See, I also found the birds in the background. So we can actually do some tarot and shit without me getting distracted and just breaking out in song every 5 seconds. That would be nice. Let me get a deck out. What deck are we gonna start with? Capybaras. Capybara. Hi everyone! Welcome, 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 welcome! Welcome! So yes, Ashley, can I please get a quick yes or no tarot for membership? Yesterday, when I asked what Bruce missed about me, it seems like it was all what I do for him, not miss me as a person. So what does make you like you as a person? You know, I mean like your quirky bits, because we did have that. So it seems like he just wants to use me again. Can I ask him if he actually missed me as a person too? Yeah, we can take a look. But I get it. I get the question. I do think it's a yes, but we will take a look. But just to be clear, everyone always wants to use other people for things. That's why we interact. That's why even if it is for a company, even if it is for your humor or your laughs or your quirky bits or, you know, just who you are as a person, we would like to use that as like enjoyment of ourselves, you know, like we like to be around people. So we use people and people use us for that, but it's like a transaction, it's fine because I'm getting things out of this as well, you know. I mean, you can take a look at it in that way if we are formulated as like. But anyway, let me just take a look. Let me just take a look for you. So, does Bruce actually misses Ashley as a person? Bruce, do you actually miss Ashley as a person, or what she brings to the table? Like, does he miss her as just her? 4 of Cups. Yes, he misses you. Yes. Because again, what is you, right? What qualities are you? The vibe, the energy, yes, what you bring. I think what you bring is just easier to communicate. I miss that you are a listening person because you are empathic. You are kind and loving and caring and want to be there for people and are warm, and so yes, that is part of who you are, as part of what he misses. We have the 9 of Swords, we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So yeah, I do want to say yes to this. I am seeing a yes to this, so yes. So yeah, people say they are my friend but never ask how I'm doing or listen to me, but expect me to do all the for them, but not for me. But he never gave me in return at the end, and only breadcrumbs to give me, so he can still please me. Yeah. Well, but that you put a stop to that one, sure. Lots of 9s today. Yes, 9s are good. 9s are good. Universe, darling, let me take a look at your Whispers of the Wild. I love 9 saying. 9 is a good number. Whispers of the Wild for the guide of the universe. Yes, he got a lot. So we have the Spider, manifestation, balance, creativity, weave your world with clarity, intention, and trust. Weave everything together. Love that there's a little heart in the middle. Then you have the Snail, patience, persistence, protection. Trust the slow steps. They are building something strong. Again, with that, you know, starting to weave things together. We need sometimes the start looks just a little bit messy before it all comes together. So move slowly, it will come together. The Jellyfish, fluidity, transparency, and guidance. Flow with intuition and let clarity light your path. Again, I love how these are all together. I also love this artwork. It's the blue, I think, that I'm just in love with this picture. You also have the dove, peace, love, and communication. Speak your truth gently and listen with compassion. And lastly, the squirrel, energy, playfulness, and prudence. Prepare with joy and plan with intention. Plan with intention. So small steps forward. You got this. Trust your intuition. You don't have to rush. Be gentle and kind. We will get there. Just slow steps forward and just trusting the process. And sometimes you have to tell yourself, I am trusting the process. I have a tarot channel, but I'm not able to show the cards like you do. Oh, that's... Well, everyone does it their own way. Naomi shuffles like this. She does it the long way. She does it like this, which I just cannot do. I cannot. Also, I have very small hands, so it's, yeah, this is easier for me. But everyone shuffles the way they do. I've also seen people that just make stacks, which is also fine. That's also a way of shuffling, or just like this. Or people that like open the deck halfway and that's it, or just grab one out of the deck and that's it. You know, there's no right or wrong way. But if you want to learn this way, it is a lot of patience, a lot of practicing, a lot of practicing. And yeah, just find what is most comfortable for you to shuffle. So yeah, the cards never jump or fly out for me. Well, that's also, yeah. Sometimes they don't for me as well, but then that just means there's no message. Love you. Aw, I love you too, darling. And you got this. Let's keep going. Are you Gen Z or Gen X? What do you think? What do you think? Skanky, okay. Senki? Why did I say skanky? Senki. Dyslexia, sorry. What do you think? Gen Z or Gen X? Gen X is a little... When was Gen X again? When is Gen Z? I don't know. And that gives you all the answers that you need to know for that question. I don't know. Let's take a look at the poll right now. Timeline number 1. Number 2, a message from your person, of course. Number 3, whispers of the wild. And lastly, whispers of why. Fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles. I will close the oracle poll in a couple of seconds, and then we will get started with the free oracles. So fill in the poll. Let me know what you would like to see me do. Also, if you have any suggestions for tomorrow's live stream, what we will be doing, let me know as well. Let me know as well. I also love how there's just a chat coming, Jesus is the way and the truth, and I'm like instantly shifting my ring to my other finger. I'm like, yes, be gone. Be gone. Leave me alone. Voice note from Naomi. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. It's always a bit of the question, can I play them on live stream? Can I? Oi. Oity. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How are we all feeling? Again, I'm just like contemplating what to do for tomorrow's live stream, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Poll is not up, guys. I will start the list once the poll is done. Should I just close the poll? What is going on? Timeline and the message of your person. Okay, let me just close the poll, because I don't think it's gonna change. It might, well, it's been 10 minutes. It's fine. So, message from your person and timeline. Message from your person. Wait, what? Or timeline oracles. Okay. Okay. Let me put these away. Pin the whole shenanigans. Where are you? Why are you not? Oh, there. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not. Oh. Wrong button. Okay, so hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. Today I am kind of a little bit in a mood. A bit in a mood. A good quirky mood though, but yeah, if you're like, oh, I'm annoyed, then I might not be in the right mood for you, so keep that in mind. But if you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do as always, be subscribed to the channel, have liked the live stream, let me know your like number and what oracle you would like. The two options available for today are either a message from your person or a timeline oracle. Any questions starting when? When will this happen? When will this come into my life? If you would like a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested in a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. For the free oracles, I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more. Have patience. I will get to your question eventually. But I have a donation first. Quick yes or no, will I still have twin babies? Ashley, will Ashley still have twin babies? We have the Hierophant. Okay, the Two of Cups. Temperance. And the Eight of Swords. I do still want to say yes. I do want to say yes. Yes. Let's take a look. Reshma, when will I meet Ashwini? When will Reshma meet Ashwini? Just around the corner, but patience required. So it is very, very close happening, but it still requires more patience. We have the next full moon at the bottom, so within like a month, I'd say. When Vijay Raman and Purnima get a reunion. Vijay Raman and Purnima. Will they get a reunion? In less than a month. And we also have the month of July. So that might be, up here it also says June. So June, July is kind of what I'm feeling. And then like within the month of like meeting, having a reunion. Rose, when will I get a new job? When will Rose get a new job? When will Rose get a new job? Faster than you think. And we have fall. So I don't know if leaves or fall or, because faster than you think. For me, the fall would be longer, maybe? Thank you, you're welcome. Mag, message from your person. Oh, you asked your question down there, so I'll skip this. When will my husband, Mati, give me money? When will Mati give Jyoti money? It's worth waiting for. There's more than a year. And fall. Now, more than a year doesn't have to be necessarily more than a year from now, but it can be like it's been more than a year. And then fall. Perka, message from your future spouse. Perka. You came closer than anyone. I wish I could take back my words. I'm starting to understand our connection, and I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay. Mag, message from your person. Mag. I'm so attracted to you. I love you. And I couldn't let you get close to me. Zara, message from your future husband. I feel you leaving me behind. I wish I could take back my words. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. Gulnar, when will you meet your future spouse? Gulnar. I find it very annoying that lately I haven't been able to get like timings out of it. We have just around the corner and faster than you think. So rather fast, very quickly. Very soon. Just around the corner, faster than you think. Not even at the bottom. Patience required. I feel like retrograde is kind of like fucking up the timelines. As in not fucking it up, but as in like keeping them hidden. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Ashley, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Why did Bruce even care when he found out it was leaving his store for good? As in, I think he treated me bad and already picked Belen. Made her queen? Girl. Only a king can do that. Just saying. Just saying. He made her a stable boy. Anyway. Sorry. Again, today I'm very, in a hopefully a funny way. I don't know. Is it funny? I don't know. Okay, so why the shits did Bruce even care? Bruce. Why did Bruce care that Ashley left, seeing the circumstances? I'm already seeing a heart in the corner of my eye. 8 of Wands. Things going too quickly with the Ace of Swords underneath that. Not really being able to have like a proper conversation with you. He gave her 20 hours of overtime. A week for 2 months and gave her everything she wanted. Treated me like a slave. Okay, but that's not necessarily making her a queen, darling. It's just him being an asshole. There's a difference. Sorry. Okay, we have the Lovers, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. Why did he, how do we say, why did he care? Because again, with that 8 of Wands and the Ace of Swords in reverse as well, there's a lack of communication. There hasn't been communication, and there hasn't been enough time. Things happen rather quickly, and then by that time it's like there's nothing I can do. The 5 of Cups is already that victim mentality. Oh, there's nothing I can do. It happens. It's done. With that Hanged Man as well, then like the Hanged Man is more like passive energy, just hanging around, not necessarily getting into action. So feeling like let's just see what like happens. So more like passive energy. Why else? He cared because of that Lover's energy, the connection there. The 6 of Wands, the small victories that he still got from it. with the Magician of like the future. Why the Nine of fucking Cups? Bruce, why the Nine of Cups here as why you cared? No one fucking cares why the fuck you cared, but sure. The Two of Cups. Will you just... I was gonna say shut the fuck up, but I'm actively asking you questions. I'm sorry. We have Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. Why you cared? Okay, so this is for selfish reasons, right? We are asking for his selfish reasons. Why did you care? Because I do think that there is a underlying energy of being happy for you, that you found something else, and hopefully that it is a better fit and, you know, stuff like that. But why he selfishly cared is because of just everything that then became inaccessible, not being able to talk to you anymore. There being no more, like, direct like access to you, not in a way of using, but as in like there's no... Before he could just talk to you on the job with what he was doing, but now there's like distance, or there has to be going out of someone's way to maintain contact, or you know, and you know that in that sense easy access would also be gone. Because of the connection that we had with that Five Cups, I think that there's also a little bit of feeling of guilt, but also definitely the victim thing of like, oh, I kind of like lost that now. You never talked to me anymore. I couldn't be in the meetings. He just fought with me when he saw me. Never gave me any attention, but worked me like a slave. Yeah. I do think that there is, again, with that Five Cups, there is some regret. I think it's very layered. Why the Six of Wands? Why the Six of Wands? Why he cared? Yeah, just an era coming to an end. Really coming to an end. Because I kind of feel like this is something that kind of like was already happening and we were already on that track, but there was no one... Like, the Hangman is also very passive. There was no... It's so the card, like, I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. Like, I feel like it was already kind of like happening, and instead of like getting into action, he got into that victim mentality. Yeah. So yeah, but I do think that he cared. And I said he picked her so he could get everything from Bella and go and leave me alone. Yeah. Again, with that, that's totally fair for you. That's giving Bella too much credit. It is. It really is. But yeah, we're asking why did he care? The loss of the connection that he has to you, the loss of having conversations with you, easy, quick conversations, like easy, just like when something happens and you were there, you know, stuff like that. Doesn't mean it wasn't, like, it doesn't matter whether it was there or not. It is a clear ending, which means it's never gonna happen again. It is something from the past. So yeah. Yes. Because he wanted hair and treated me like crap. So yeah, why are we asking about him then? If that's how we're feeling about it today. Right? So was it he was just using me and not giving anything back? No, we're asking, like I said, we're looking at a selfish question. Why selfishly is he missing it? So of course the answering will come across as using, because these are all the things why he is missing me. And if, again, we literally have the Lovers, which is literally just a connection between the two of you. Just you as a soul connection is what he is missing. Is this reading Howie from... Wait, well, what? Is this reading Howie from how he cared now, or was it in the past? No, from... Like, the question is, why did Bruce even care when he found out I was leaving the store? So when he found out, heard you were leaving at that moment, why did he care? So, yeah. Hi, Amala. Hi. Amala, let me know which oracle you would like me to take a look at that for that question, darling. You'll find all my oracles in the description of the live stream. Okay, I'm sorry. No, that's fine. I need to think about it as well. I was like, how did we... I'm like, I think it was the past, but that was, like, yeah. So, yeah. Don't apologize, darling. I don't mind explaining. I don't mind at all. At all. So, yeah. Selfish reasons. And part of it, yes, I also saw was, like, you know, you working your ass to the bone, and someone else has to now catch up to that as well. So, yes. Anything for career. What oracle, darling? I'm not gonna pick necessarily oracles. I don't know. Everything is in the description box below, darling. So, yes. Okay, so hi everyone, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. Always take a look at the pinned comment, it always explains what the options are. I do have a question, is my pinned comment confusing? Is it unclear? If it is, let me know so I know that I need to change it a little bit. But if you are interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, have liked the live stream, let me know what like number you are, so when you click like what number shows up, and which of the two oracles you would like. It is one free oracle per person per live stream, so keep that in mind. The options are either a message from your person or a timeline oracle. Any questions starting when will this happen, when will this come into my life? The timeline can take a look at that. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more. Have patience. I will get to your question eventually. Keep in mind that memberships do have the priority as well as donations. If you're interested in getting an open choice oracle every single day, becoming one of my members is how you can get those. If you would like a different oracle, priority oracle, like skipping the line, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. And if you're wanting a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is gonna be a €10 donation. All donations coming down either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency, let me know. I'll look it up and we will figure it out. Ashley, thanks so much for the donation. Let's take a look. Can I get an oracles on how Duncan feels about you? Yes. So the feelings oracle, I'm assuming. And what other oracle would you like me to use secondly? So how is Duncan feeling about Ashley? Duncan. Again, we like Duncan. Duncan. Good boy, Duncan. How do you feel about Ashley? We have a worn out, so a bit like, I don't know, tired. That can also be feeling a bit discarded, maybe. Ambition and hope. Ambition and hope. As in, it's a long time coming, or I don't know if you guys haven't had like contact in a long time, or nothing really came from it ever, but ambition and hope, and change as well at the bottom, reflection. Change. I love this. This is just very hopeful energy for something to change, because with that worn out, I think it just lifts a little bit of feeling of like, I don't know where I stand. And, you know, investing without return can get a bit like worn out, not really done. It's just a little bit, you know, just like one night of bad sleep, you know, just a bit worn out. Nothing too bad or nothing to overcome. But ambitious and hopeful still. So that's good. I like Duncan. Have I said I like Duncan? I like Duncan. I'm not sure what would be a good choice for Oracle. I've been thinking about him, yeah. I don't know what other Oracle we can take a look at. If you want, the only thing that comes to mind is the Island Time Wellness Love Oracles, to see a bit like how he sees you and this connection to you. I don't know what else we otherwise could do for like feelings. That's okay. Okay. I do need to check. That's okay is a yes, right? In America as well. Because sometimes Americans say that's okay as a no. Like, oh, that's okay. For me, that's like a, that's okay. That's like, okay, here you go. Right? That's a yes. It's confusing sometimes. It's like, do you want some more water? And you're like, oh, I'm okay. We're like, in the Netherlands, you're like, okay, here, more water. And they're like, okay, yes, okay, good. So Duncan to Ashley, Duncan to Ashley. Oh my lords, that's a lot of cards. We have the runner from codependent relationships, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. So I think that he is aware that he is a little bit of a runner. He is the one that's like, okay, well, you know, he's not gonna chase. He's then going like, okay, I give up. Like, you know, I'm gonna not necessarily give up, but take a step back. You know, not really fighting for anything, not chasing. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. Love that. Liking each other equally, so how you're feeling about him, he feels about you. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. I think that that is just, again, his mindset of like, that runner energy of like, okay, I had my shot, it didn't work, you know, no second chances, you know. Heart with a key, welcoming love, so he's still open for it. Meeting the one, open your heart, get together and perfect. The Butterfly, relationships evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And we also have a healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So I heavily feel for the both of you, transformation in a sense of healing, in a sense of becoming a better version of yourself so that we fit better together even more. I love this. I like it. Even though he's very cautious, which I kind of feel like is understandable. I love how I'm just noticing how more like forgiving I am towards Duncan than I am to Bruce in the way that I talk. But yeah. I take it as a yes too. Okay, too. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at the list. Samina, when will your love life start getting better? Let me scroll back. Samina, when will your love life start getting better? When will Samina's love life start getting better? January, and it's worth waiting for. So that might be even past January, right? This year, this is gonna be your year. But that also means you making choices, you know, better choices in love. Not just like love life getting better as in getting more attention, but actually saying no to what is not for us. And being more selective and putting yourself at least out there and taking steps forward. So this year is your year for that. Our message from Simone Aditya. I wish I could take back my words, and I want to tell you how I feel. I miss sweet Duncan. Yeah, me too. That's so funny. You are more forgiving to Duncan than Bruce. Yeah, but that's because Duncan never played with my emotions of heart. Yes. That's very true. Hi Heidi, welcome. Number 19. Okay, let me know what oracle you would like. Can I have a message from a person? Yes, you can. Shreya. You and I were too young. I hid who I really am from you, and I'm so attracted to you. Okay. Amala, still let me know what oracle you would like. Oh wait, sorry, I missed yours between the chats with Ashley. When would Jayanth reach out to Divyakala? Jayanth, when will they reach out to you? We have a festive season, and when you least expect it, during the festive season. 6 months from now, at the bottom. Could you explain members 1p price in INR? I have no idea. What do you want, darling? What do you want? Shiva blessings. When will I meet my future husband? Shiva blessings. Kritika. When will Kritika meet that future husband? At a special date in a few weeks. Guys, please rate the pinned comments. Sukanya, when will I get help from the police and the court for my court case? When will Sukanya get help from the police and the courts for the court case? Take that one. At a special date, when you least expect it. In the winter? Later than you think, so it's gonna take a while. Going to take a while. Kritika, when will you get married? When will Kritika get married? I'll take that one too. Faster than you think. Festive season in April. April, members 1 priority. Okay, so members get 1 priority open choice oracle. So skipping the line, but that is after donations. So it's donations first, then members, then everyone else. Mala already did yours. Beanish, when will you meet your future spouse? When will you meet your future spouse for Beanish? We have January in a few weeks. So, in a few weeks, January. So that might be like the 3rd week in January. Why does this chat keep going downward? It's annoying, Beanish. Monica, when will I meet my future spouse? When will Monica meet her future spouse? Next year, April. April next year. Alright. I love you. You don't know me, darling. Just wish moles from your neck get away. Then you don't love me. How can you say that? I love the moles on my neck. What's wrong with the moles in my neck? I have a lot of moles. I love them. They are me, darling. Take them and get out of here. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi, Elmira. I would like to ask about their feelings towards me. If you're interested in the free oracles, it's either a message from your person or a timeline oracle. If you would like a different oracle, it's going to be for a €2 donation. All my oracles you'll find in the description box. Or if you want a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chats. Amala, thanks so much for the donation, darling. If you would like another oracle, it is a €2 donation, and that is 200 rupees. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is then going to be for 1,000 rupees. I think that is still the case, right? Wait, let me euro rupees. Yes. 2 is 210, and 10 that is 1,050 ish, so 1,000. Let's just keep it at 1,000. So 200 rupees for a oracle, or 1,000 rupees for an in-depth tarot reading. Yes. Shocked I didn't get the patience card. Yes. Mercury retrograde. Yes. Use it. Use that. The last line in the description. Yeah, the last line in the description I sometimes like delete because it doesn't fit in the full thing. You're awesome. Articulated. It's so right on point. Much love. Oh, well, that's good. Much love and light to you as well, darling. Udi, message from P, please. From P. P. From P. Udi. I don't react when people mention you. I remember every detail of that day, and I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in free oracles, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, have liked the live stream, let me know what like number you are, so when you like what number shows up, and which of the 2 oracles you would like, and I will take a look. Thank you, you're welcome. I'm shocked I didn't get the patience card. Yes. I just want a free oracle. Okay, be subscribed, like the live stream, let me know what like number you are, and which of the 2 oracles. So, feelings towards you, that's not one of the options for the free oracle, darling. It is either a message from your person or a timeline oracle. Any questions starting when? When will this happen? When will this come into your life? Those kind of like questions. Amala, thank you so much for the little Shiba dog shaking his hips, saying thank you. That is the description for that one. So, Amala, darling, let me know what you would like for that donation, darling. Elmira, let me know which of the 2 you would like. Either a message from your person or a timeline. I will not be looking into feelings. These are the 2 options. Take it or leave it. What are we gonna do for tomorrow's live stream, guys? Did we do Petty Tarot last week? I think we did, didn't we? I think we did. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's your trademark, Lindy. The moles on your neck it's unique. It's what makes you. Is that so? I don't know. Are they too? I don't know. I always love that they are kind of like in a triangle. I have a lot of triangle moles. I used to have them here on my arm as well, but I got injured at one of them and they're kind of like faded. But I have a lot of like triangle moles. I also have a mole on the tip of my nose. I also have a mole in my waterline right here. I also have a mole on my lip as well. So yeah, anyway, that's TMI. My current situation at the office is toxic. What's my lesson here? What oracle would you like me to use for that? As in the why? I think the why could be it. Like, why are you going through this? What is the lesson? Why are you going through the current situation? And then a message from your person. Darling, let me know what you would like, Amala. Because I think I already did your free oracle. Like, when would they reach out to you? I did that one already for your membership. And you would like a message from Jayanth for you for the donation? Is that what I'm... I'm sorry guys, I will continue with the free oracles in a bit. I'm trying to decipher. Hi Lightseeker, hello, 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 hello. And then, yeah. Just don't go to the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on a message from first one. What is the, guys, clear communication, please. Career. Okay. Career. So what is the situation? Lessons. Because there's a big delay here of at least 10 seconds between when I talk and when you guys see it. Okay, so what is the current situation? Why? What is the lesson here for your current situation at your workplace? What is the reason? Why are you going through this? To teach you to surrender control, because it's time to trust the unknown. Because you need to focus on yourself, and because it's not aligned with your truth. It's not aligned with your truth. Because the answer lies within you at the bottom. Okay, sorry, my bad. No, that's fine. Sorry. Okay, members first. So then we have Melissa first with a message from Joe. Joe for Melissa. I know that I crossed a line with you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. And I replay our conversations over and over. Well, that's all true, and fucking true, isn't that? Right? I know that I crossed the line with you? Yeah. Hope that you can forgive me one day? Yeah, I assume so. And I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah. Do better. Joe. Okay, moving on. Then we had the non-members, and I think that was Elmira first. Message from the person on your mind. Elmira. Ooh, we have a lot. You and I were too young. We will be together again. You came closer than anyone. And then we had another cluster down here with finding out the truth crushed me. I hid who I really am from you, and I want to tell you how I feel. Your moles look beautiful, by the way. Thank you. I think so too. I never get why moles are being seen as not a beauty standard. Like, in Korea, when you go take a passport picture of yourself, or like for the job or work, they do so much editing. They edit away all the all your beauty birthmarks, like make it like cleaner and stuff. Where it's like, why? This is my face. Like, if you are ever on a dating app and the only real picture of someone's face is like a passport picture or like a work picture, don't trust that picture. No, it's been like brushed and highlighted, and every like recognizable mark on someone's face has been removed. It's insane. It is insane, for real. Um, yeah, I went with to get a picture taken with an old co-worker of mine who started working in Korea. Needed for his work pass picture of himself, and we went there. He is a black dude. Um, so we went there, and we looked at the picture that they took, and the picture that he got, he was like 5 shades whiter in the picture that he got. I was like, that's not you, dude. That's not what you look like. It's insane. You're beautiful with those moles, truly. Yeah, I think so too. I like my moles. Like I said, I like them. I've one mole that I'm insecure about, but I don't see that one because it's on my back. So if I don't see it, it's not my problem. That's same with like my ass. I don't know what my ass looks like. I don't care for to have a good ass. I'm not the one that's gonna look at it, so I don't care. You know, that's my. If I don't see it, I don't care. I don't care. It's the same with the little. As women, sometimes when you are tightly tuck into a bra or anything like around your waist, you get the little wings, flappies. I don't care. I don't see them. I don't see them. If they're there, good, great, love that. I don't care. The only people that see them are the people that are going to look at my back anyway. So I'm walking away from them. I don't give a shit. I don't care. That's what I look like. Deal with it. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of Lindy Doesn't Give a Shit. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, have liked the live stream. Let me know your like number and which oracle you would like. It's either a message from your person or a timeline oracle. Any questions starting when will this happen, when will this come into my life? Those are the options. If you would like a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. And if you're interested in a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. Also, for everyone that does enjoy this kind of like humor or this kind of like I don't give a shit energy, I did post a couple of new videos as well. A couple on Instagram, just the ones that I really liked I put on Instagram, and the rest all on TikTok. There's more that I've recorded that I will upload tomorrow on TikTok. But yeah, go check that out. Did I miss certain things? Have you ever listened of also? Is that like music? I know if people here say also, they mean home. Hi. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. You are so beautiful. Thank you, darling. You have a very vibrant and beautiful energy. I just can't stop smiling as you talk. God bless you. Well, that's good. Have a beautiful day. You as well, darling. Go kick ass. Go get them. If they make me any whiter, I'll disappear. Yeah, because it's also a white backdrop, so it will just be a flash of light. just cool attitude. You're more than just the body, Lindy. Yeah, exactly. 100%. A Lindy podcast would be fun. I think the chaos, I don't think that we're ready for the chaos. That would be that podcast. I do have to say, a podcast has been something that has been coming up a lot with all of my friends. Because I was supposed to, in like 2020, start a podcast with Sophia, the Swede, which, like, this woman has the patience of an angel. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, this is just gonna turn into just a fun story time. But she has the patience where I'm like, girl, so she is on like language exchange. She wants to learn and practice Korean language. So she is there to learn language. And a lot of the time, language exchange apps are being used as dating apps or making friends or shit like that. And she's like, no, No, I'm just here to learn. For me, whenever I am on an app, whenever a man approaches me, he is already 5 steps behind. He is already starting at the back of the line. Like, he's already starting when I'm like, ugh, the audacity. How dare you talk to me? Like, and especially since she highlights it on her profile. Like, I'm here for language exchange, no friendships. So I'm like, girl, fuck them. But she was like, oh, wait, I'm gonna look up the conversation that we had, because it was just like, I'm like, girl, you have the patience of a saint. What was it? Oh yeah, some dude messaged me on Hello Talk, say hello, asking which language I was learning and asking what I used the app for. She replied with, I'm learning the Korean language and use it for language exchange. And then then he didn't say anything upon that. He just say, how are you? And she went on a whole rant of like, he says he wants to learn German and he can give English, but she lived in London for 4 years in uni, so she is perfectly fine in English. So she's like, what do I get from this? Why would I, like, it's good for your English, but what am I getting out of this? And I said, what are you selling, sir? She went, exactly. Man. And she's like, he actually had a profile, because usually when they don't have profiles, she's just like, yeah, no. But he actually had a, like, profile, but then he did some things where I'm like, okay, just get rid of the man. Didn't have a chance to reply, and he already asked, could we be friends? Could we be friends? Oh... Yeah, so I was just like, no, girl, get rid of him. And she's like, well, he kind of like reacted normally. And I'm like, girl, you're not getting anything out of it. And then she's like, oh my god. But she also loves psychology, so she just has the... For me, it's like, bitch, bye, my time. No. But she's like, no, it's fun to make someone ashamed of themselves. So that's now her goal with this man, just to make him ashamed of himself, to get off the app. I love her. She is just... Oh, my lords. It's just weirdness. Hi, Monty. Hi. I would just delete the app, yeah. Same. But, psychology, curiosity. But, yeah, so... Me and her had been thinking about doing a podcast together, because we always have things to talk about, just also because of how different we are as people. In every aspect of humanity are we different. She is now hoping to find her mate by echolocation. Girl, I believe in you. You got this. Go get that man. And then she's like, no, he has to do it, and then I will follow the noise. And it's like, okay, girl, follow any weird noise that you heard. I believe in you. You got this. Go get them. Yeah, and me just being out there, because she's also living vicariously through me with the dating and my interactions with men, where she's like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah, that's at the other end. So I think the echolocation thingy, I'm rooting for that, because if that works, I'm gonna do that shit, because oh my god. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. Today it's a little bit weird energy, deal with it, basically. I don't care. I'm giving up. Anyway, if you are interested in the free oracles, all you need to do, I kind of feel like I come across like I'm drunk today, and I know why, because it's a lot of energy. I will take off this ring, because it is a lot of energy. Okay. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, have liked the live stream, let me know your like number and which oracle you would like. I will start from my last chat and work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more, have patience, I will get to your question eventually. 2 options available are either a message from your person or a timeline oracle. Any questions starting when? When will this happen? When will this come into my life? Those kind of questions. If you would like a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested in a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chats. If you're working with a different currency, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. Yes. Still waiting for my person to come in on a white horse. Yeah. I made a TikTok today as well. I think I have it online for tomorrow. But it's like, I'm talking to a guy and he's such a green flag that I'm like, I don't even know what to do with this anymore. I am so off balance, like at all times talking to him, because I'm like, you cannot be this perfect. There's no way. There has to be something wrong with you. What's wrong with you? Like, which just makes me, I don't know, just a little bit off balance, because I know something's wrong with me. You know, I'm a whole lot of mess, you know, as you guys know. So, like, talking to him, I'm like, you communicate? Huh? You can... What is this? What is happening? Mesa, message from your person. Let's take a look for Mesa. For Mesa. We have, I wish I could share my good news with you. I am becoming a better person, and I don't react when people mention you. Hello. Hi, Justin. Hello, hello, hello. So if you're interested, all you need to do is follow the channel, have liked the live stream, let me know your like number and which oracle you would like. It's either a message from your person or a message or a timeline oracle. I am going to call last call for the free oracles though for today. So this is last call, last chance to either get a message from your person or a timeline oracle. Any questions starting when? When will this happen? When will this come into my life? Those types of questions. This is last call for today for those. So if you're wanting one, let me know now or wait for tomorrow's live stream when we will be doing a lot more free shit. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. It would be so cool if your spouse ends up being a cowboy. Oh, that would be so cool. And it would also be, I don't know, kind of like fitting for Monica. For some reason, I'm like, yeah, I see that match. That's cool. You know, very protective, big boy cuddly, you know, like tough and manly at the job, but then just a cuddly little teddy bear at home. Jaya, let's take a look. A message from A for Jaya. A for Jaya. We both know I'm not the one for you. My life is not as together as it seems. I left you before you could leave me, and I'm afraid to contact you. Alright. It's funny delineate. Why? Am I not always like this? I'm always like this, darling. Well, that's not true. Well, that's good, I suppose. Yeah, I think also today was one of those days where I don't have a lot of work to do. And then on those days, I always tend to feel a bit like useless, or I should be doing more, or I don't know, you know, stuff like that. And today I just spent a couple of hours on TikTok just making fun videos, just because I think that's hilarious and I enjoy myself, like, recording these things. Which has really, really helped with, you know, not feeling as, like, useless or lazy or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. 2 of those I also uploaded at least one I uploaded on Instagram, which I just thought was funny as shit, because it's like, it's not played. I am actually confused. You see me actively being confused. I'm like, how's that work? What is going on? Yeah, which, I don't know, I just thought was, like, funny. I can really, 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 like, laugh at myself, where I'm like, you're such an idiot. just like no brain cells like active at the moment. Which again, I'm like, yeah, why would I take myself so serious? You know, it's just it's just fun. You're such an idiot. Because that's the thing as well. Like people that know me, they're like, oh my god, you're such an idiot. I'm like, yeah, yeah. But you need to laugh about yourself a little bit, at least sometimes, maybe. It's a lot more fun if you do, you know. I'm gonna grab a little bit more water. A little bit more water. And I also did some singing today as well, which also always helps with my mood. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Did I seriously get another voice note? I did. Well, that's a liability. Well, not a liability, it's a risk. A risk. Let's not. I am gonna text back though that I am in the live stream. Because communication is key, Lindy. Communication, yes, communication. Learn from the guy you're talking to that communication is key, yes. Okay, Ashley. Quick yes or no. I'm gonna put these away because we did last call. Okay. Quick yes or no. We're going to Spain? Oh, okay. Apparently we're going to Spain. I don't know for what though. Pack your bags. We're gonna drive to Spain. It's only a 20-hour drive. Does Bruce finally realize he can't find anyone else like me? Oh, I love that. Yes, girl! Meaning that he has and offers the same quality I have give. Is Bruce finally realizing what the fuck Ashley brings to the fucking table and that it isn't as easy to find as he might have thought it was? Is Bruce realizing there's no one that can offer the same things that Ashley can to him? Four of Swords as the overall energy. Hangman. Okay. Quick yes or no. Does he realize it? We have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Wands. I think he is still coming to that conclusion. I don't think he is there yet. The Four of Swords taking a break, like contemplating it, like thinking about it, planning it, like it's still from rest, realizing like, huh, okay. I think there are certain things that he can find in other people, but not everything. The Three of Wands is keep looking, so I think he's still looking, but I think he's slowly getting to that realization. The Hangman as well. Slowly. Not there yet. Not there yet completely. Already closed the list for the free oracles today. Already called last call like 5 minutes ago. So there'll be more free oracles tomorrow, darling. I think so. Free oracles tomorrow. Probably. What are we gonna do for tomorrow? It's always, like, I always want to do something fun on Friday. But I never really know what. I mean, I could do quick yes or no's without explanation, just yes and no. Maybe. Probably. Amado. What has happened? Why? What? Huh? I feel like I'm missing chat here. Am I missing chat there? What is happening? Why? Why? Or does the chat completely disappear here? No, it doesn't. Why am I seeing it here? Why am I not seeing it here? Okay, let's change it up then. Can I get current feelings? So, Amala darling, it is one free priority open choice oracle every single day for the members. If you would like another one, it is for a €2 donation. So members just can choose the oracle that they want every single day. They're not bound to the decision we have for everyone else. They always can choose out of all my oracles what oracle they want once every single day. With a priority. So I'll get to them before the rest, if I see it in time. But the list for the free oracles for everyone else is already closed, but the members can always, even at the ending of the live stream, they can always ask their free oracle. Always, always, always. As well as members have special members-only shorts, members-only pick-a-card readings. On Friday, I do a giveaway for the members. Any messages that you need to hear at this time, giveaway to the winner, the MVP of the week. So, yeah. But, yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, good. Good. What were we talking about again? What were we talking about again? Ugh, he's such a jackass. Yeah, why am I not seeing that chat here? What is up with YouTube? Tube. Oh, only the top chat. Why am I seeing only the top chat here? There it is. All chats. No, not top chat. All chats. I want all chats. Thank you. Jeez. YouTube. It's annoying. And, well, yeah, you know, he's just learning. I shouldn't play with my ring this much. It's gonna break. I know it's gonna break. Oh my god, I'm gonna... And I just got it one day. Oh. It is a bit big, isn't it? Rather big. Maybe I should buy a smaller one. Oh well. Oh well. Good night, darling. Have a good night. Hi country, I already closed the list for the free oracles today. I'm sorry. You were just so happy. I remembered. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I already closed the list. I kind of want to ask a question. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm going to ask a question about your neighbor. My neighbor? Meaning someone on the live stream? What? Like, I asked a question about, or for Monica, and Monica asked a question about Melissa? That would be fun for tomorrow's live stream. Oh. Yeah, but I think that would be very difficult for people that don't know other people, or like, you know, you might ask questions that people don't want the answer to, and I don't really want to force them into an answer, and then that being their reading, as well as then people leaving the moment that someone picks them, and then the one that picks then doesn't get their reading, and it's just here going like, I'll do a reading for this one, do a reading for that one, and then they never get the reading as well. So I'm a bit like cautious with that as well, you know. Like, because I like the idea, because that's what I do for like bachelorette parties or like girlfriend nights or stuff like that, when people ask me to do tarot for them on like girls' night. And then we like sit on a table, at a table with the person in front, and then everyone can ask like questions about it, you know. And then beforehand we have like, okay, what are off-topic things? They have to discuss that with themselves, like, okay, I don't want to talk about this, and the person getting the reading can refuse questions, but they can get like involved in the questioning thing. But that's when you like know people, you know, it's tight knit. Like, what questions do you think they need to hear? You know, which a lot of the time is like questions like, should she delete his number or stuff like that, you know. So yeah. No worries. Okay, good. Hi, Mitch. What was your first car? Your first car was a Toyota Camry? My car... What was that again? Okay, so my first car got burned down before I got my driver's license. So I got a car for my brother so that my brother could use it to go to the hospital. But we got it before I was 17, so it was before before I got my driver's license, and then a month or two before I got my driver's license, the car burned down. Someone had set fire to it, or not necessarily to my car, but my car was standing next to the one that was set on fire. So that was my first car. I wasn't able to drive it. And then after that, I got an Opel Corsa, which was just an adorable little car. Absolutely loved it. So yeah. That would be fun. We do that on another channel. Like, if you win, you ask a question for another person. I always say, what good is coming towards this person in a month? Then they get the message. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Yeah. I like the idea as well. Like I said, I use that idea for evenings and whatnot. Everyone has to be fair. Yeah. Exactly. Can I get little love notes? No communications and a message from person. Yes. Little love notes. No communications and a message from Bruce. For Ashley. From Bruce. I knew exactly what I was doing. Just being near you is intoxicating. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I am not available. And with that, just being near you is intoxicating, that is that soul connection. You know, when you are close to someone, it's hard to form words sometimes. It's like you feel it when you are close, and then when you're not, it's like, that was overreacting, you know. I knew exactly what I was doing, meaning he made conscious choices. Bruce to Ashley. Here's the card that I've been wanting from Bruce for a while. We have father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. And I think that that's something that he has been ignoring, because he has been showing a lot of toxic masculinity. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. So again, that you being there for him always. gaslighting you. I've been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. And I think that that is just, you know, do I need to explain that? Everything, basically. He knew. Again, with that, I knew exactly what I was doing. You were not crazy. You were right. But I just wasn't man enough to tell you straight to your face. And still learning. Listening. Still, I wish still learning. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. And, little love notes. Are you thinking about me? You light up my world. And I don't want to wait any longer. Please be mine. Oh, fuck off. I think he just always feels the need to be needed. Which is just annoying at this point. Because he's not really like, okay, then show up. You know? Like, what are you bringing, my dude? Absolutely fuck all. This is annoying. What was your second car? I couldn't hear it. It was an Opel Vauxhall. Oh no, that's English. An Opel Corsa. Opel Corsa 2. The Opel Corsa 2. Little baby butt. It was a blue one. It was just the most beautiful blue car ever. But yeah, Opel Corsa. And I had that one for a couple of years, for a long time. But I also had a Opel Kadett, an old one, 1985. I think he was from. 2-liter, no turbo, because they didn't invent turbos in 1985. But it was, oof. You know those Volkswagen Golf? I don't know how you say them. But the ones that the younger generation was always in it, thinking that they were like tough with their 1.6 engine in it, and me in my old box little cadet cabrio, so like with the rooftop down, an old man's car would just blow them away, and then always just the looks on their faces, just gold, absolutely gold. Ask about Mitch or how work is going to go tonight. What? Tonight I have to talk to an associate about attendance. Not looking forward to it. He's really hardworking, just having health issues. Aw. Oh, you have to have a conversation about attendance with this person. Aw. I'm not available. What, he dating someone new, trying to find all the qualities that are still his. I feel like it's just not available for, yeah, anything. It can be anything, can be dating, can be just, I'm just not available for anything. Thank you, you're welcome. The Corsa, the cute little hatchback. Yes, it is. I loved my Corsa. Absolutely loved it. To the point where I wanted to get a newer one as well. The newer Corsas back then. And then at some point I also got a 207 Peugeot, which was also a hardtop, how do you say that? Cabrio. Hardtop. I think you just say hardtop. Which I just loved as well. I love, convertibles. They are called convertibles. I love convertibles. Yes. Just with my glasses on in the sun. Yes. It was a shitty fucking car, but it was it broke down completely. But yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I want to get another cheap ass convertible car again, because they are just so much fun. It weighed a ton. That car was heavy though, so it also cost more on like taxes. which were shit because the little Corsa didn't. You can flip a Corsa over. That's like you can actually do that. So they don't weigh that much, so they're a bit cheaper on the road taxes. But I love a convertible. That stuff. Energy. Get a neutron setting position. Yeah, and it is funny that he says that he doesn't want to wait any longer, be mine, but still seeking attention. Yeah, and still back to other opinions and culture and toxic. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's also, again, a bit. If he gets like this on days like this, I just feel like, okay, dude, whatever. Okay, great. You do you, darling. You do you. Ashley had a Mazda Miata. I don't know what year. Oh, those are also cute. It's funny, yesterday I moved on card. Oh, the moved on, yeah. Then why even still thinking about me? Yeah, well, that changes. Some days, for you as well, right? Some days you're like, aw, little donkey. And some days you're like, you're a fucking asshole. So he has those days as well. First car was a 2007 Silver Beetle. How do you guys say Volkswagen? Do you say VW? Do you say Volkswagen? Because in Dutch it's the same word as in German. We say Volkswagen, and in Germany we say Volkswagen, which is just a German accent for Volkswagen. Volkswagen. How do you just say that in English? Because I bet you are unable to pronounce that well. Both? Okay. VW. That is just so awkward. I drive VW, Volkswagen. Money! I don't think I did your oracle yet, did I? You can still ask a question. Volkswagen. Okay. How do you say that with an English accent? Volkswagen? Wagen? Wagen. Nee. I don't know. VW or Volkswagen? Oh, as in wagon. But in Germany we say VW. Yeah. It's just the whole one. That's why I'm not in any rush to give Bruce a chance. He keeps flip-flopping. Yeah. I don't trust him. He won't cheat. But that's also, the thing that we have been seeing, again, that there needs to be some time where we're completely detached and separate. And I think that that's good now, that we're having that. Completely of, no, fuck off. I always want a Mini Cooper, same. The exact one Mr. Bean had. Oh, I wanted one with the... From what was that? From some sort of heist movie where they were driving small Mini Coopers with the was it the English flag on it? I think, I don't know. Yeah, they are just cute little things. We let the K say T where I'm from. Okay. He will act make me a priority and only me, exactly. Because that's why you deserve that way. I'm a bit demotivated after the reading yesterday as well. I'm sorry. Hope that shifts soon. If you want me to take a look at a different oracle or another oracle, let me know. Let me know, no. Let me know, no. Today is more just shits and giggles and talks live stream, I feel like. Which is fine, which is nice. But, I was like, what were we talking about? remember. Anyway, let me call last call for all just paying donations, and then we can have some more shits and giggles and talk. List is closed. So if you're interested in an Oracle, a €2 donation is how you can get those, or memberships. And if you're interested in a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Ticket, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We'll figure it out. Memberships money, don't worry. You can always ask your membership reading, even if I have the list closed. But this is the last call for all paying donations, so I can get everything a little bit out of the way. I can relax a little bit more, and I don't have to focus as much anymore, and we can just have a little bit of shits and giggles. But yeah. Also, apparently I am going to Spain. Apparently, we are going to Spain. Me and Naomi. But we'll see. We'll see where that leads. We'll have to get her in a plane first. I don't know if she thought about that one. If I get a mini, I would put a lift kit on it. Why? Brits on top, American underneath. Why a lift kit though? What use? If you put on a lift kit, the chances of you tipping over are even are greater. Why would you do that? Oh my god. Can you imagine? Okay. Ashley, is Bruce involved with someone now, or is he involved with his addictions again? Okay, those are the two questions. So is Bruce involved with someone? A person. Bruce, are you involved with another person right now? Is Bruce involved with another person right now? King of Pentacles, we have the, what are you, 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. No, even though I do think that he is open for something new coming in. But right now I kind of want to say no. Again, 7 of Pentacles, it is investing without really knowing. The 3 of Wands is keeping an open eye, so that might be like dating apps or chatting people up, or, yeah. But the 10 of Swords is hurt energy, so unsuccessfully so. So, no, I don't think he is with someone. And the other one, is he involved with his addictions again? Is Bruce still involved with his addictions? We have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles is having a hard time keeping the balance, but still keeping the balance. We have the High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Lovers. 4 of Pentacles, very close off. So I feel like he is trying to maintain balance. So I think he has boundaries. I think he has rules for himself of like his pee addiction, only his pee addiction, that sounds so weird, but like his porn addiction, I think it is like a certain amount of like times that he watches or can watch for himself, or I don't know, there are some like rules there. I'm not seeing necessarily the involvement of other people. So yeah, but not like losing himself in it. I felt like no to that first too. Yeah, I felt like second to say yes. Yeah, I think so too. But I do think that he is telling himself, like, well, I can control this. I am in control of my own mind. It's very much like, oh, I can stop if I wanted to. Okay, then want to stop. You know, yeah, it's a bit. Money! Can I have a love message from Stefan? Stefan for money. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. But then we also have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So I feel shattered about this situation, but I'm not really sure I want to change. I can change. I will change. There is reflection. There is feeling broken about it. There is the I want to tell you more about what has happened, because there are still things I haven't said. But then habits, I don't know if we will ever change. That's just, yeah. Dishonesty, by lying I ripped us apart. Yes. Change, my dude. Change. I'm in Spain, but the S is silent. Same. Mood. That's life. Lying to himself. Yes, yes. Poor Mitch. Aww. Yes, Mitch, ask your membership question. What do you want for your oracle, darling? Let me know. Because that's also what I say a lot, and it kind of sounds, I don't know, pessimistic. Of like, life is pain, but it is also choosing. We can choose the pain, the suffering that we're having, you know. Like, me doing this is a lot of stress and a lot of suffering, but it is suffering that I like to do, because this is what I want to do. So I accept the pain more easily, while if I were to experience this level of stress and pain in, let's say, my old job, I would have probably jumped off a bridge, because that was insane. I would not, you know. So it is very much the having the goal, because like the job that I used to have, I also at some point went back to work there for a year with as the goal being money for Korea, and that was such a big goal that I was okay with it just being a shitty thing, because every time a shitty moment happened, I was like, this is the goal, this is why I'm doing this, this is not forever, it's only for a year, after that we can go fuck you all, and goodbye. You know, so like we choose then suffering, so let suffering be the suffering that we choose, and not the one that we don't choose. Let it be an active choice of like, I'm suffering for this reason. And I think that's with everything, you know. And also having a little bit of an attitude of like, I don't give a shit. Am I willing to suffer for this argument? No, then I'm not, you know, I'm not here. I at some point had a conversation with my brother-in-law, who he doesn't understand me like as a person at all, and I was like, yeah, the biggest problem I have is what snacky to buy at the grocery store, because apart from that I don't really have problems that I choose. Even if big things happen, I can choose it not to be a problem, or I can choose it to be a problem, but then it isn't really a problem because I'm choosing the suffering, so it's fine, you know. I don't know, perspective, I suppose. I am too interested in psychology, guys, I'm sorry. Ashley wants to get a Nissan Xterra. Isn't that a big car? Not to say that there's anything wrong with a big car, but is that? I think, Linda, you're welcome. I feel like Bruce wants to be with someone, but when he tries, he doesn't feel it, and is like, never mind. I think, yeah, trauma resonates quite well. That's good. I think the pain is worth it. I personally want to reincarnate. Oh, me too. Me too. I mean, you shouldn't have asked me that like 10 years ago, because I was like, fuck no, I'm not ever gonna do this ever again. What is the reason I'm living? Why am I here? But no, yeah, no, I would. I also love the idea, this philosophical idea of you, your soul, were able to choose your life as a spirit. Like, you chose the life and the circumstance, and your soul knew what it was gonna go through, and so I like that thing, because sometimes you overestimate yourself as a soul as well. Souls are not all knowing, you know, so sometimes you're like, Jesus, I very much chose wrong. I chose wrong. But yeah, I like that idea also because like, there are certain, like, the chances, to give an example, the chances of, for example, me matching up with my brother, he needed stem cells, and the chances of me actually, like, as a younger sister, matching up with him was, they say 50%, but it is lower than that. It's like 40% if you're lucky. Because my sister also wasn't a match. You know, like those kind of like things that just like, oh, alright. Because if I was in a match, he was fucked. You know. But yeah, I feel like it is. Just really doesn't want a relationship right now. Attention, caring about him. You know, just companionship without that romantic relationship stuff. Again, just as friends. And I think that that's good for him, though. I think that that's good for him to have just a friendship relationship to slowly build. Yeah, very nicely put. Thank you. What's next to buy at the grocery store? Well, that's a good problem to have. You and Ash, psychology nerds. It's interesting. Explain how you choose to be in psychology. Psychically pain. What? Huh? I don't understand your question. Maybe everything besides commitment. Some terrace is like a Jeep. Oh! A very big vehicle. Oh, I like a Jeep. I would love to have it. When I was younger, I really wanted a Jimmy. Oh, they were so cute. They sold them in pink. I wanted a pink Jimmy. It makes it interesting to experience different things, different lives. Otherwise, it's just boring. I think this was also a rebel. Yeah. Hi, Tarot King. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just having a little bit of shits and giggles at the end of the live stream about anything and everything, basically. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it also makes it easier to make decisions or to cope with shit, where I'm like, am I willing to suffer for this? And then, yes, okay, let's suffer. That sounds so, like, wrong. Okay, let's suffer. But, I don't know. I think it also has, like, good... Suffering also sometimes brings good things. Does it outweigh the bad? Not always. Not always. Yeah, it is what it is, and we should make the best of it. Yeah, because he said women and men could never be friends because he couldn't without wanting something else. Yeah. That's the same, sorry Mitch, but that's male logic. Like, a guy wouldn't just go up to a woman and a stereotypical guy, not all men, wouldn't walk up to a woman to give a compliment without being sexually attracted to someone, or, you know, wanting something, or, I don't know, wanting to at least get a, oh, thank you, you know? Yeah. You know what the funny part is? I never get that. Like, I with the outfits and stuff that I have, the only compliments I get are always from women, which I like more, but it also means I do have a resting bitch face. I'm too intimidating to approach for a man to approach me, which is good. Which is good. But yeah, men would never approach a woman with just thinking like, oh, that looks good, you know? They always want something wrong. It's annoying. And a man that says he cannot be friends with a woman, that just means they're thinking with their dick. That's it. Yeah, because you cannot be friends with someone because you want to be friends so that is an opening for you to get your dick wet at some point. It's annoying. Like, men cannot be friends with guys, and women should, with women, and women shouldn't with those guys. No, I'm kidding. Not all men. I know a couple of friends, a couple, that are actually good dudes, but a lot of the time, you know. Because my brother as well, my brother is a good dude. I raised him well, no. Yeah, so I think it is a good thing Bruce wants to be friends with Mitch. Mitch is a good role model for these things. Yes. Two sweethearts. Yeah. The cutie patooties. Yeah. You know, dating men. Ugh. How did they say it again? I am attracted to men, but I don't find men attractive. Well, no, that's not true. I find men attractive, but the moment that they open their mouth, I'm like, yeah. Again, I do have to say, the guy that I'm talking to right now, he is just the greenest of green flags, and I don't know what to do. I'm so used to red flags. I'm so over explaining myself. uh, anyway, I think that's good though. I do think that because that just shows confidence. You know, he is a very confident man, and like I always say, I really need a man that's just confidence, because I am a very confident woman, but I can get insecure from time to time, and then I need a confident man that's just like, no, you're fine, you're good. I'm like, okay, yes, okay. I wish I didn't get that from men. Women just attack me, women are jealous of me. And I'm like, I like what the attention those women can have. The attention, yeah. Well, you have those as well. I don't know, I just go off of vibes. When I was younger, I did better with guys, just because I was a bit of a tomboy. Physical, I wasn't much of like doing my hair or makeup or shit like that. I was like, no, let's go play soccer outside, yes. Climb trees and whatnot. And then as I grew older, I started to see the value of girlfriends. And yeah, I have a couple, not a lot, but a couple, which mean the world to me. Because it's good to have, I don't know, girl influences as well. Even though sometimes we just get the Lulu, but it helps. Because sometimes, like, the conversations I have with my girlfriends, I cannot have with guy friends. It's like, no. I'm going to get some Doritos. Finally, a green flag. Cross fingers for you, Lily. Oh, thank you. Well, we'll see. There is a whole... it's more where we're just, like, enjoying talking to each other. And we'll see where it goes. Like, no expectations, no... You know. Hey, big girl. Hi, little boy, then? I think. Maybe? Mitch, what Taco Bell did you order the food at? Oh, can you double check, please? Oh my god, you ordered Taco Bell? Have you ever fallen out of a tree? Oh. Darling, why do you think I'm like this? Of course I've fallen out of trees. Have I fallen out of trees, though? Now that I think about it. Not that I can remember. I don't think so. Have I ever fallen out of... Well, I must have. Yeah, I must have. I'm an idiot. I must have. At some point. Probably. I don't remember it, but probably. 90% of the time, a good-looking man only has good looks. Yeah. Well, then have no expectations apart from the looks, darling. Do with it what you want. My mom always says you cannot eat from a pretty plate. But I say it makes it a lot more fun to eat, though. Because my mom's like, then you cannot use it anymore. It's like, who? Just use a pretty plate as a one-use throw-out plate, then. That's fine. Simply the same. I was a tomboy, too. Yes. Big girl, but cute. Girl, I like big girls. You think I'm a big girl? You think I'm, like, what do you mean, big girl, darling? Choose words wisely. I'm hormonal. For that statement, you owe me a donation. Just saying. But the chick friends I have are still very much like me, tomboy. Like, still not all girly. They feel the same as me growing up. Well, that's good. Ashley fell from a pine tree when she was little? Okay. Ask my mom, she probably knows how many times I fell. I always fell and scraped my knees. Oh, same. Same. I think from the age of 2 to, like, 14, I didn't have healed kneecaps. They were always scraped. Always had some sort of, like, injury, or my skin was... I never had a broken bone, though. That is very surprising to me. Never in my life had a broken bone. But I always fell. Like, I remember vividly. I got a bike, a mountain bike for my birthday. I must have been like 12, because I think it was because I was going to high school. And I was about to like bike to school before we could walk, and now I had to bike. So I got a bike for my birthday, and it was a mountain bike. And on the day that I got it, I rode out, and within 5 minutes, I flipped. I flipped the bike. Yeah. That was not the first time that that bike got hurt. I was upset that I scraped my bike on my, like, I just had it 5 minutes and I already scraped the bike. And that bike had some injuries at the end. By the time it, yeah, it didn't survive. I got stuck in a pear tree. I was little. Aw. I don't understand how people get stuck. You got up there. You can come down. That was my logic as a child. I got up here. I can go down. I don't remember how I got up here, but I will get down. Now, we had these trees that, are those willows? I don't know. They have these hanging long branches that we did together and made a swing out of it, but they always, for some reason, were at the water side. They were always hanging down in the water, and then we knotted together into a swing, and then we would just swing over the little water, the little pond. But we also had just a lot of good trees with a lot of like branches, lower hanging branches as well, which was nice. I was too scared. Aww. Yeah, I wouldn't say I was brave, because I don't think I was scared. I think I was just stupid as a child. I'm like, okay. No braveness there. It's just... And there were bees. Oh no. Aww. Oh, I once, as a child, walked into a wasp nest. Again, I was a dumb child. I had no brain cells. I just trusted my brother and sister too much as a child, and they abused that. Well, my sister did. They abused that, like, oof, vividly. Yes. But no, yeah, I with my cousin, we both walked into the wasp's nest. I got stung everywhere. There was bees or like wasps everywhere. I do have to say, for me, when I got stung, I ran. My cousin, my aunt, always, like, he was a very scared child. And she, whenever there was a wasp or a bee or anything buzzing, my aunt like just drilled into him. Just stand still, don't move. They will like prick when you move, so don't move. Just stand still. Even if they land on you, doesn't mean that they are gonna prick you. Just stand still. We will like get rid of them. So we walked into the wasp net. I got stung. I was like, fuck no, I'm out of here. So I ran out. But my cousin was so drilled that he stood still. He stood still in the wasp net. Oh, yeah. That was an experience. I still remember like lifting my shirt, and there was just a smushed wasp on my stomach. Oh, and so many of the prickly thingies were like stuck in my skin. It was horrible. It was horrible. But luckily, I wasn't allergic. We didn't know that until that point. But after that, we knew that I was not allergic. So that was nice. That was good. Oh. The King of Greece has just entered the live. Well, hello, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Willow trees. I think that's what they called. I don't know. I feel like Mitch is a Christmas song, and Mitch is a pear tree. What? I was a partridge? What? I'd be traumatized from climbing trees. Yeah, we also had these like steel Entrapments just around the area that we played, and it must have been going up like 5 meters in the air, I think that they were, and then we would just climb on them and then climb over them and then climb down again. That was fun. Whenever my mom saw it, she was like, and we were like, don't exaggerate, we can do this, we do this all the time. But now with my niece somewhat not growing up, she looks like me, so I'm always like, don't do that. Keep your feet on the ground. Even though I was worse, I was way worse. I climbed everything. We would go up onto the sheds and whatnot. My mom had to make up lies just to prevent us from going up there. She's like, if you go up there, you are gonna fall through the roof. And we're like, what? She's like, yeah, it's not that stable. It is very, very stable. Like, I've now seen, as a grown-up, like, men that weigh more than a small child, but she was just, preventing us from not going up the shed. She's like, we're gonna fall through the shed. No, never too scared. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't know the song 12 Days of Christmas. I know it kind of from Destiny's Child. And that is not in there. There's no pear tree in there. Anyway. What is happening? Oh, also my niece went to the petting zoo today, so we have a lot of pictures. Like, my sister is now, like, sharing all the pictures. She was petting a bunny. She was feeding a bunny. And then she also made a video where she's just petting it. It's cute. Anyway. Were there willow trees you swing on? I think so. Let me see. Yeah, these. But they were like uncared for, so they were hanging very low. And you could make you could take the branches and then knot them together, make a swing out of them. How do you say swing in Dutch? What's the Dutch word for swing? Oh my god, what's the Dutch word for swing? Oh my lords! English, Netherlands. No, the other way around. English. Swing? Oh, schommel! A schommel. Een schommel. Okay. No, No, not hang a swing there. Make a swing out of it. Never mind. Okay. But yeah, we would make swings out of them. And then there would always be people complaining of like, you're ruining the tree. I'm like, you should cut the tree then. If you don't want children to, yes. Because it was also a good spot for like making out when we were older, like, cause it was so dense in it. Anyway, and then if one tree like broke down too much, like the branches weren't long enough, then we would just move on to the next one, because the entire park was just filled with them, all at the waterside. But it was of course more exciting if it then went over the water, because then it was like, are you gonna fall in, you know? But yeah, like in Pocahontas Disney movie, Mother Willow. Oh, is that one? I don't know. That's a willow tree. Okay, that's cute, big bunny. Cute blondie, yeah. Cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. Yeah, because my sister had texted me this morning of like, hey, you want to go to the petting zoo today? But like she, it's so annoying. She always texts me like half an hour before she wants. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the petting zoo at 10, and she texted me at 9:30, and I was just waking up. I was like, no, because it already takes me like 15 minutes to bike there, and then I need to wake up, get dressed, brush my teeth, eat breakfast. I was like, no, no, no. Yeah. But it was nice weather. It's a bit sad that I missed it. But yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Anyways, guys, if you're wanting to see me be weird, I will be uploading more like videos and stuff, edits and stuff on a whole bunch on TikTok, and I will also be uploading some on Instagram. I already uploaded one or two on Instagram. I think two. Didn't I do two? I think I did two, but I'm not sure. Is TikTok still available in America? I'm not sure. What did you have for breakfast today? I went boring and just made myself some scrambled eggs. I usually have scrambled eggs in the morning, because I am not a big eater in the morning. So it's usually just scrambled eggs, just so that I have something in my system. Before I've tried like yogurt and stuff like that, but scrambled eggs stuck around a little bit longer. Where did your niece get her blonde hair? Oh, we all had blonde hair, darling. I had blonde hair. I was a blonde baby. Like a white blonde baby. So definitely from our side of the family. Her father all had dark hair. But yeah, she's not as blonde as we used to be. Don't I have pictures? I think I had pictures of me when I was younger. We were all blonde, but it's gonna change rather quickly. She's now 2.5, so I think it's gonna probably get a little bit darker in the next 2 years, where it's just gonna be dark brown, or light brown first. But yeah, because you already kind of see it a little bit coming, the brown hair. But yeah, no, in the summer as well. If I am outside ever, outside in the summer, my hair also gets blonde. I don't know if you can already see it. Like my roots and my top are a different color. Oh, I don't think you can see it. But yeah, we all get blonde. But definitely our side of the family. Speaking of trees, I gotta go pick the oranges and lemons of the ones in my backyard. Okay, talk to you later, darling. Have fun. Have a good day. Bye bye. You still didn't ask your membership question. No, he didn't. I feel like if I ever got Insta or TikTok, it would be just to see your funny videos. Then is your hair color now natural or dyed? This is natural. But I haven't left my house in years. No. But I don't really spend a lot of time in the sun. The last 3 years, I've been working inside, in the house a lot. I do tend to get some more sun here and there, just to get outside like an hour each, and I do want to get a little bit lighter, a little bit more, but it also damages my hair a lot, so I need to just use a lot of oil to keep it, you know, good. But yeah, no, this, for the first time in a long time, that this is all my color, because I used to dye it a lot, but I just let it grow out. But yeah, no, my hair just changes. Mitch, I swear to God. Monica, ask a question. You're a menace. Go pick your orange, lemons, whatever. Go, go. Monica, ask a question, darling. What oracle would you like? Or a yes or no question, if you want. Whatever you want. And then after that, I am gonna skedaddle out of here. Where is my music? Why don't I have music? Why did you stop playing music? Oh my god. Let's do some fun music. Let's not do this fun. Mystic Forest. For Monica. Mitch just drove up pictures of his pet. Yeah, I also was looking, but it's also so funny that it's just a frog. Don't give up. It's okay that things don't always feel easy and effortless. Some of the best moments next time. Bye bye. 안녕!